So let him start. Let them start. All right. So I don't know. I think the TV got turned up too. Okay, so it's things I'm unlearning today, and I put the unjournaling link inside of. I put an unjournaling link inside of the Facebook account because the unjournaling is like a journal where you can go through different things or whatever. Like you can go through different. The unjournaling is when you can go through different types of journals or writings for yourself, and it'll be like really different. So let's look at the first one. Ignore my own boundaries to please other people. Um, that's not something you have to ignore. You don't have to ignore your own boundaries. Okay. Making myself smaller to fit into situations. Men and people love doing that. Like today, after that situation, like for real, bitch, you want me to feel small about a tube of stuff, a tube of soap? Like, no, it's not happening. Look at that skin, y'all. Okay, pretending like I'm fine instead of asking for support. I actually ask for help. I try to help myself as much as I can, but I actually ask for help. Like I'm actually a person that does that. Believing my self worth depends on my productivity. Don't do that. Some guy just came to me and he's like, Shantae, I am not feeling myself and all this different stuff, and I could do better. Oh my God, what happened? My Facebook Live went somewhere else. But he's like, I can do better, all this different stuff. And he's like, you don't have to do better. Like, what are you talking about? So, when he's saying that, he's like, well, you go to work and all this stuff. And I'm like, I'm not the person that's judging him. Like, it's like actually other people that judge people like that. And so you just like, what is the point of doing it? Like, what is the point of you judging people for not going to work or whatever? It's not your business. And so that's what I'm learning too, is like people are really getting into other people's business like it's something that they have to have in their life. And it just really gets on my nerves. Like also today. So I tell the guy, I told him at the same guy I'm talking about, I told him at the laundromat, I was like, I got my problems too. You know, I got to make sure I take care of myself and all this different stuff. And it's like, it's expensive to take care of myself. So I was like, you know, like I have to do this on my PayPal account. And, you know, PayPal just holds it. So I use the PayPal because then it gives me a little more time if when the money gets on my account. Or if the money is there, it still gives me a little more time to have money in my account. So out of nowhere today, all of my transactions, even with money in my account, start to get declined. And I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, what is it? So it's like, oh, because I tell my life, because I don't even talk to people that much. So it's like because I discussed this with somebody, now you're gonna restrict my PayPal account. It's like it wasn't even for that to happen. So I look on the account, there's nothing there. There are no restrictions on the account at all. Like nothing is there. Like it is straight up legit. So it's like because I say something to you doesn't mean you go into my business a part of your life. And people actually just don't even, it's like they don't give a fuck. Like, but I give a fuck because I need my fucking money. You see what I'm saying? It's not yours. Ain't nothing I do anybody's fucking business. Not a goddamn thing. Okay, next. Societal standards of beauty and diet are culture bullshit. That is the truth. If y'all haven't learned anything from me, it is that. It is that like people always want you to, oh my gosh, she has to be a fashion model, this and that. It's so many different people you can see and look at and love and everything. Oh my God, chocolate skin. Today I fell in love with chocolate skin. But yes, it's just like always something great. You see what I'm saying about just being able to love your culture. I don't know. And so it's like just love your culture, love who you are. You redhead, love your hair, love your teeth, your eyes. Just be beautiful. You know, and don't fuck with other people because doing that shit, it'll actually always fuck you up. It'll always fuck you up if that's what's happening. You see what I'm saying? If you are actually out there comparing yourself, whatever, it'll just fuck you up. Okay, next, sacrificing my voice beliefs to avoid conflict. I still have conflict. Like today, I actually wanted to fight somebody, and it's like, well, don't fight, and I don't have to. I don't have to fight people. Fuck it. But and I don't have to argue either. But the arguing I'm starting to do because that's something I never did before. I would just stand there and let them talk. So now it's just like, nah, bitch, kiss my ass. Like, for real, kiss my ass. I don't have time for this shit because it's unnecessary. So it's like that's something to just get them the fuck out your face. You see what I'm saying? Like, you ain't never worked with me. You ain't never stood me on any line. So, bitch, get the fuck out my face. Because for the most part, y'all be some weak motherfuckers. Y'all don't stand up for people. You don't take up for any. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just like you don't use your voice to help people. You don't. You will sit here. Like, I just had another person come to me tonight. Like, oh my God, this person was showing her underwear and this that, and the other. And it's like, well, she a woman. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she don't like wearing her fucking clothes, but they better not touch her. You see what I'm saying? It's like everybody got a fucking opinion. And it's like, for what? What's your opinion for? Shut the fuck up and mind your own fucking business. Like, it's other shit y'all could be doing with y'all fucking day. You see what I'm talking about? Sit in peace. Like, it's so pretty out here. Y'all ain't understanding what the COVID-19 is, and you ain't even got the shit. You got alcohol and cigarettes and shit. Y'all could be sitting to listen to some fucking music, some Isley Brothers. Y'all out here worried about this woman fucking panties, and you a woman too. You see what I'm saying? It's like, get the fuck out. Like, I don't have time for this shit. So, not celebrating my accomplishments because others have better ones. That don't necessarily mean it's better. Like, it's like, unless you wanted to do the same thing they doing, like, I'm not about to sit here and be mad because I don't have a gold record. You see what I'm talking about? Like, I'm not Lil Wayne. I don't need a gold record. I'm not trying to be. You see what I'm saying? It's like, why would you start to do that? My goals are totally different from yours, and that's where people got shit fucked up too. Cause y'all want to take my ideas and then put them into your life like it had to be a part of you, and it's like it wasn't even your idea. So why the fuck would you now come and try to align yourself with my life and this shit that I was doing wasn't even something you even thought of before? You just going through my shit like it's like this was yours. It was never yours. And so looking at what I accomplished, and it's like, well, that's not even. I never wanted to be a lawyer, but I had to write up some lawyer ass papers. You see what I'm saying? Some shit I was taught is just like I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it, and so I'm being forced to do shit I don't want to do. That's how I feel. Y'all still want me. I still can't be a writer. I still can't be the person on Sesame Street. I gotta actually be a doctor or a lawyer. It's like I don't want to do that bullshit. I don't. And so that's why I be like, just leave me the fuck alone. But I'm gonna be a lawyer and get my fucking money though too, because this is a lot of fucking harassment and trauma. You see what I'm saying? And it's still going on. All right, but y'all don't know nothing. Okay. Seeking external validation over self assurance. I don't need anybody else telling me who I am or what I need to be. And if you seeking that, it's like there people would try tinily eat at you. Well, I want a girl with a bigger booty. I need a girl that's more aggressive. I need this, that, and the other. I need a man that gonna do this. I need a woman that gonna do that. You gotta have 6 figures and all this different stuff. And then when you get them, you find out they ain't shit and they ain't gonna never have the shit that they want from you. You see what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes you just have to let that go. You see, and that's something that has to be within you. You have to find the winner in you and be that winner. You can't be that. You can't be that for everybody. I always used to tell my students everything that glitter ain't gold. You see what I'm saying? Let that shit go. Be yourself. Distracting from hard feelings instead of processing them. That is one of the things that people actually forget to do. You have to talk about it. You have to talk about it. In this situation, don't be about it. Just talk about it. In other situations, I say be about it and shut the fuck up. But sometimes hard feelings, you have to actually process that so it doesn't come out in grief or trauma or any ways like that. Sometimes you can actually skip over those situations. When I lost my first child, they told me that I was going to have traumatic experience, and I didn't. And it was because I did not know that I was pregnant. I had no clue. So I lost a kid. That's how I felt about it. And that's how I still feel about it. But I had a chance to process the feelings, and that's all I needed to do. So it's just up to you how you deal with what you deal with and what you do. You see what I'm saying? So those are things that I am unlearning, and I hope you unlearn them too, because a lot of this stuff is just not that important. It's just not. It's not that important. You're gonna have a life of struggles and hardships and different things like that. And if you don't go through it the right way, you're not living. You see what I'm saying? It's not living. So anyway, Lashante, Brown Sugar Talk, under Brown Sugar Talk and Black Unicarns, telling you guys, if you my enemy, fuck off. Take a dick in your ass, bitch. I'm talking about hard and rough. You see what I'm saying? That's how I be feeling. And if you my friend, thank you and I love you. Y'all have a good night. Have a good weekend. I'll be on Brown Sugar Talk this weekend. Have a good night.